Welcome back to Skate 2 Reversed Sticks, where I am about to buy a whole skate park with Bobby D for $200,000. I am still at this little spot though, so I thought I'd give that tray flip another attempt. I'm not sure it's possible. Tray flip makes you immediately bail. See, last time I did a 360 shove it and I cleared so much that I hit one of those poles. So I'm not sure that this spot, oh, I broke my head. Oh, that's good. Oh, I'm getting money for this. Oh, okay. Well, that's great. I'm going to give it one more try. This is kind of fun. As much as I think that this is like the most absurd thing in skateboarding video game history, I can't even turn. I have no choice but to smash into the wall there. All right, so let's go to property. Let's buy the Monster Clubhouse. That's what it is, right? Yeah, straight from his own heart, Bobby D designed this epic skate park so skaters around the world could come and skate the new San Vanalona. Okay. Bobby D has made in his time lots of skate plazas and things like that to try to help promote skateboarding. So that is an actual cool thing that he did. I don't know if he's still involved in this kind of stuff, but putting it in the game is not so bad. Give him a little bit of credit for that. This doesn't look very promising. Mildly concerned. Okay. Oh yeah, I remember this spot. This only cost $200,000. Like, this is in California. We bought this lot? I don't know. All right, let's see what's actually going on.
Yeah, I rolled down to check it out. Hey, where's the Mega?
No mega ramps here, D-Way. We're gonna need a special appearance from Street Danny.
All right, yeah, no biggie. I brought the toy board down.
Okay. Danny showing disrespect to street skating. That's interesting. What did I got, okay, my sponsor paid me for buying something. I couldn't have wagered on that? Man, I definitely would have gotten that. All right. So we're going to do, I assume, a demo. Or no, it's a contest. All right, so the Monster Open is going to be here. Oh, we got sponsors. That's why. So $200,000 was just like enough to prove that I really mean it. And then we were able to get sponsor money. That makes sense. Got it from Monster because it can't be the sponsor you picked, because Bobby D and Danny Way have to be there. So having it be Monster, that makes sense. Okay. There was thought put into this. Okay. This is huge. Like, it's going to be good for the game, but if this is the size of all the stuff you made, you need a beginner thing. You need like a little 3-stair with a ledge on it. All right. So I have just a minute to do whatever I want. That doesn't seem like this is a best trick. I have a line multiplier, so that's good. I'm gonna keep doing some nonsense down here because it's worth more points to do junk with a 3x multiplier than to come back up and hit the ledge again. I will, but I'm just gonna take my time about it. Alright, hopefully I don't run out by the time I get that pop. Okay, I'm gonna do a grab in there. Killing this. Alright, it's cool, the new wave of games where they don't really care about points, but they're not games as much. But like the thing with points in a skateboarding game is like, there's no way to do it perfectly. There's no way to do it where like, you can't just game it like this. I've got 5 times more than second place, just because of the multiplier. But it does make sense to have a line multiplier, so there's really nothing they could have done. But, yeah, so you want those guys to be doing realistic type tricks, and I'm just going to be doing garbage to work on the scores, but that's all right. What is next? Is it going to be a specific type of trick? Is it going to be a different location with the same jam format? I don't know. Okay, so yes, it's a different spot, right? Just as regular. Okay, I want to make sure that I'm not required to do nothing but grinds here or something along those lines, because I usually notice that much too late. Okay, so I remember these. I can like grind this and then come back down. Oh, well that's nice. Okay. Thanks for surprising me with the stance that I was going to be at. Okay, just land a trick. Come on, dude. Anything. There we go. Fine. Not what I wanted to do, but I did something. I don't want to do shove-its, but it is what it is. Oh. Uh-oh, I'm in a bit of trouble for this one. Okay, because I tried to grind that and then I fell off of it. But if I pop in, I can come back down. Yeah, that's what I was expecting was going to happen. pop the board when I flick the stick. It's called flick it controls. It's not called hope controls. You gotta, like, actually react when I do stuff. Okay. Oh, no, I was in second, which was not so bad. But I dropped to third right as the timer went by. Okay. Oh, Bobby D's beating me. Okay, so all I gotta do in this probably last round, there's usually 3. All I've got to do in this last round is be ahead of Rob, which, all right, close your opening. Yeah, I understand. What do you want? Just a new spot? Okay. So as long as I'm ahead of Rob Deerdeck, I am in good shape. Okay, do you care about that gap? Like, does that help me to do that gap or not? I'm not entirely sure. Okay. I'm losing to Costin, but that's okay. I just got to beat Deerdeck, who's right there. Oh! Okay, I'm still ahead of him. I really wish it would reset me at the top like it does in normal contests and jams and stuff, but it's not going to happen this time. Okay, grass gap. Okay, so it does care about the gap. That's good. Good to know. I don't see a way to get back to the top without just getting off my board and running, which is okay, but it's not great for the time component to this. Let's do that. All right, I took the lead. That's great. By doing garbage, I was able to take the lead. That's fine. Okay, so I'm trying to do not just flip tricks and stuff. Okay, that only gave me 400 points. That was abysmal. Stop nolling. Those are tray flips. Please respect what my intent is. I know I'm doing it wrong, but show a little bit of decency. Oh, don't. Come on, come on, come on. We can do this. Gotta get that multiplier going again. Clear the grass gap out. That's good. Okay, I'm still in first. Deerdeck is in third. Oh, he's not going to get 3,000 points in 7 seconds. But just to be safe, I'm going to squeeze in as many more as I possibly can. So that... I don't remember what trick I did at the end there. I did like a fakey variable heel flip or something like that. That was worth 400 points, which was the same as that long nose grind to 50-50 or whatever I did down the whole ledge. So, like... just doing flat ground garbage is a decent strategy for this. All right, I'm gonna throw my board, but I've got... oh, it looked like I was gonna smash it right in that kid's face. He was way too close. I think I just killed a child. Whoa! Look at that. I made most of my money back. Got $125,000 for that. Plus, I got money for buying this place, and then I got money for winning. I got so much money for that. Why did they put up that? Why did I have to spend $200,000 to get this built when the sponsors were willing to pay $125,000?
That's what I'm talking about, baby. Oh my
okay,
God.
So this I think is theoretically this is the end of the career. Yeah. So I've beaten the game in the sense that I've reached the peak of my career. I'm never gonna do this, so that's just always gonna be there. Own the spots. I have a few. There's plenty that I have not done because you just find them as you find them. Do I dare? I think I got to do the races because I don't want that to be the last thing I do. I'm not trying to finish off the series with 10 races in a row. So I'm going to do 1, maybe 2, depending on how hard this first one is. That was supposed to be a hard flip, but it didn't work. I don't need money anymore, but there is no downside to betting. Oh, it goes up. I used to be locked at, wow, I get $40,000 for this. I used to only be able to bet 5,000, but that's okay. Luckily, I got enough money back to at least fund my wagers. All right. Man, the events are really valuable in this city. Like, to get the cover of Thrasher, I got like $2,500 or whatever. Or no, it's 12 for the cover. I mean, you know, which is a decent amount of money. But I can get $40,000 by doing a race with no audience. Like, who cares about this? You know, like, as far as sponsorships and stuff. Like, why do sponsors care if I win this race? I know I'm deeply in last here, but everyone is close enough that I'm hoping that they just all crash. And plus, I'm learning the route this way because it's hard to actually tell where I'm supposed to go. Sometimes there's other routes and corners and stuff that it looks like you could cut, but I don't know if it actually leads to the right spot. That was a super risky ollie. I'm not sure why I did that. Like right there. Could I cut through that and like drop down to this part? It looks like I could have. Oh. Okay, it looks like he got hit too. Oh, and then they all passed me. Okay. So it looks like there was a little shortcut there. But will I be able to effectively do that on purpose? I don't know. All right, that looked like a good spot to grab. All right, I'm screwed here, I think. Oh, cool. I just got off my board. All right, can you guys move? All right, so this looks like a shortcut. I don't know if it is. There's no gaps. Okay, that guy did it. If I didn't do a varial flip, I would have probably done that just fine. But there's no gates in this one. Okay, so someone has already won, so I can't risk my $10,000 wager on that. The shortcuts are really risky because they're hard, but there's no gate. This is different. I don't know if I'm happy about that or not. Like, it's different, which is, you know, better than doing the same thing over and over and over. Then again, it's different in a way where, like, I don't know what I'm doing. I turned as hard as I could. I turned so hard. It didn't care. But now without the gates, it's harder to tell where I'm supposed to be going. I think I just got to get to the bottom in whatever way that I can. So, for example, if I... Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Shortcuts are nice, but they're so narrow that it can very easily be impossible to do it. So, thought I'd go for it. It was the wrong call. Okay. Turn... that part is, you can't win if you get spawned right in front of the car. You can bail once and be okay. You can bail a couple times throughout the course of the race, but you can't just get stuck in a loop of bailing and expect to get away with it. So we're gonna start over. So there's that really hard, both literally, I'm turning left as hard as I can just to stay straight, and I couldn't even stick with the road. Because I was trying to like turn extra sharp on that turn so I had more room for the next one, but it ended up not working for me. Again, there's a car right in front of the shortcut. I don't think it's going to help me to try to stop and turn myself around and get lined up to it. Plus, is it actually a shortcut? Does that lead to like... No, it is a shortcut because it just came out down there. That's fine. No one else seems to have taken it, so I'm not behind for not doing it either. All right. All right. Oh, that was terrifying. I didn't like that. Please don't stick me to this corner. Come on, come on. I really risked my life doing that gap. I should have at least gotten... Oh, there's another shortcut over there. Oh, he's just in the lead. Oh, I thought when it showed your time there that meant that you had finished the race. He has not yet finished the race. He's just in first. He's gonna try to... Well, I couldn't have turned and I couldn't have done the shortcut. There's just times you must bail, and it sucks. Hopefully he must bail soon. Okay, I feel ya. I know you're the worst. I'm only 2 seconds behind, so if he bails, it's not unreasonable that I could catch up. He hasn't even finished yet, but we're on... Oh, okay. This looks kind of like an ending. I don't want the ending. I want to be in first when I reach the ending. Okay, all right. This one is just hard, but that's okay. There's some randomness to it. Like there was once where everyone bailed right at the front in one of my first attempts. They all crashed into each other, and I got a nice head start. But then kind of like this. But then I immediately crashed right here. Oh, that was a crash, but not so bad. Okay. I've never skated through the grass just casually and stayed on top of my board, but that is lovely that was possible. Okay. Big ollie, there we go. That was good. Okay. I gained a second on these guys from that. I can go this way. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, I should not have done that. Nope, I'm screwed. Having to get to know the course. I mean, it helps when you know the course, but like, I need some big glowing arrows. You know, because in theory, my character would have gotten to know the course already. You can't turn any harder than I'm turning, I promise. As in theory, my character would know... Oh, come on, dude. So it would make sense that there's big glowing arrows to show me where I'm supposed to go. And maybe like a little gate or like a green arrow that shows where a shortcut is. You know, but then like I turned into that one and there's just a dumpster there. If I'd gone around the left, I could have just gone through a tunnel and not, man. Do I have to loosen my trucks? I don't know. Would that help? Because you can do that. Because I'm not turning very hard. I'm trying I'm holding the stick over as hard as it goes. And I'm not getting a good turn. If my trucks were looser, that could help, but I might get speed wobbles. I don't really want that. And I don't want to do this gap either, because that was the one with the dumpster. I'm going to hit this car. Oh, I didn't hit the car. Okay. All right. So this is that one. Yeah, that was cool. I bet you like that varial flip I did completely on purpose. Okay. I'm in good shape right now. I'm a decent amount ahead, but that doesn't mean anything. I'm going to avoid shortcuts for the time being, because they're so risky. Oh, okay. Turn. Okay. That's where that shortcut comes out. I don't know what the course looks like after this because I keep getting to what looks like the end and then there's that countdown timer going. Am I still going the right way? Okay, there's a flag up ahead. Oh, there's that. I got a 7-second lead. So I think I'm in decent shape. In fact, I'm going to end this with some stees. It's supposed to be a tray flip. Okay. For me to fully on purpose scoop the board as hard as I can and get an ollie, but then try to ollie and do a varial flip just really defines how the controls work in this game. They're as good as they can be, I think, and you can get to a point where you can do everything. Look at how much money I got for that. At $85,000. At this point, I don't need any money because I bought all the things you can buy, but I'm not going to turn down having a bigger imaginary number just because. So. All right, I think I can do one more. I would love to be getting, okay, don't let the scenic views fool you. The second race in the King of the Mountain series is steep and crazy fast. How many are in the series? I would love it to just be 3. I would love it to be 2, and for this to be the last one, but it would say the finale. There are 2 qualifiers, so of course it's going to be more than 2, just for that purpose. So I imagine there's at least one more. Please stop ignoring my buttons. There we go. I'm going to make $85,000 again. That's going to ease my pain a little bit. I'm going to go buy a Mercedes after I do this. And then I'm going to be the one mowing down everybody in the next race series because I will not be participating next time. Now this one has gates again. Okay. That's interesting. Have we done this? Because that drop where you're turning and you go down the mountain and you just like skip a little bit? Or is it just all look kind of the same? That might be more what it is. Okay. I turned a lot harder than I have in the past. I did not expect to be able to easily hug that turn, but that is all right. Yeah, this is a different part. Oh, come on. I can't see through you. I can't see what the camera doing either. I'm not touching the camera stick. Okay. I'm probably not going to win this one, but I'm going to at least, I knew it. And you're going to start me stuck. Yeah. I'm just trying to like do a little bit of scoping this out. I've become in last place without getting past, so there must be shortcuts like this one, for example. All right, really risky, and it did not work out for me this time. Although I'm not last anymore. Okay. So even bailing in a shortcut seems like better than not taking a shortcut. Interesting. All right. I don't like this. I don't know if you have caught on to that. Why? This game. Okay. So I'm very far behind. I'm probably not going to win this one, but I'm learning all kinds of fun things. I can turn sharper this time than before, for reasons that are not known to science. Hitting the shortcuts is very helpful. The camera's turning, I'm not touching it. I would have thought it was because it wants me to go somewhere else, but alas, this is where the gates are. And I'm in first now. So everyone tried to take a shortcut and they all bailed? Or is this a very long shortcut? I genuinely have no idea. I don't even know if I'm going the right way anymore. This feels kind of uphillish. Okay, no, not anymore. Oh, I pulled it back around. Oh, I had rotated a little bit in the air on accident, and I was able to unrotate. Okay, this feels really strange. I don't know how I got in first. I don't know how I got so far ahead of everybody, but this is a red gate, which means that I've reached the end. You know how I did a gap over the cars challenge? It was a film challenge. It said that if you put stuff in front of cars, they stop. They put out a barrier, and $85,000 again. Whew. They put out a barrier, and the cars just, there was no lineup of cars. Like, there's a million cars, but they just weren't going through. I don't know. I'm not sure what the deal is there. I'm doing lots of, and these are all supposed to be inward heel flips. Not even 360 inward heel flips. These are supposed to just be inward heel flips. There we go. Okay. All right. Race, please tell me that this is the finale. The middle. Oh. The middle race. That means there's 3 more. I shan't be doing that today. I'm gonna do a street contest. There's 5 and 2. There were 7. So after it told me that I'd done the last race and that I had won and I was the best racer in Sandvan and that everyone was blown away at my amazing abilities, after that there are 7 more. I'm at a loss. I'm very upset about that. All right, Urban Street, Funbox, Grind Sequence, and then section by the half pipes. Okay. All right. Doing the Funbox. This is the spot, I believe. Do I get to wager this one? No, I don't. Is this the spot where I was able to block the guy from doing stuff over the car? I think it is. Oh, that's pretty good. Good luck beating that. Oh, okay. I thought I was sure I was going to fall. All right. All right. No, I can't do that. I'm going to bail on purpose, though. There we go. Okay. So this big ledge looks like a good spot to do stuff, especially if it's that. Oh. It would have been good to do a late flip of some kind, but that was such a cool trick, I was willing to just let it go. Ha! You just got blocked. I did too, but I'm in first, so I don't care as much as you do. Okay, so doing something buttery like that again, but then with the flip out. That's my next move. I'm scared to just ollie in this. Yeah, I figured I was gonna air out of it because that's what happens in this game. Ugh. Okay, fine. At least I took someone else out with me. So 360 flip. I'd love to do it in a nose blunt and then like a... Okay, that is not what I was going for. Alright, let's just do an invert. It's the only way to actually stay in transition, although I often don't. I'm stuck on something that is not there in real life. Okay, there we go. That was pretty good. I'm just going to stand here, hopefully block anyone who's about to try some stuff. And we did it. Okay, so that is that. The next section is the rails, I think. I think that's what it said. And then it's the section by the half pipe, which is not very clear, but I think we'll be able to tell when the time comes. Okay, long rail. Stick to it, don't stick on it. Okay. I feel what you're saying. I'm going to give these guys a push or two to get ahead of me, and then I'm going to do something just ridiculous. Like that. All right, beat that, guys. Go ahead, give it a try. See what you can do. I hope you don't, but, you know, I'm not mad at you if you do. Go faster, idiot. That's on you. What do you mean don't smash into people? If they're going slow, that's their fault. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna try to do. I've been trying to do laser flips. There we go. That's what I was going for. Although I was supposed to be a freaking nose grind. I shouldn't have tried that tray. Of course, it's gonna pop into the rail. Should have done a laser flip or whatever. But like with the controls backwards, it's not immediately obvious which direction it would be to do the thing I'm trying to do. Okay, clean, fast, buttery. That was very good. Okay, I had not bent down when I was holding the stick down, probably because I was resetting as I did it. Okay, this is not at all what I'm trying to do. Oh, I could be doing stuff. Switch. Oh, took the lead. What? I would like to see what you did. Okay, I am in trouble. Oh, well, I'm even more trouble. I cannot win now. I'm stuck. I'm actually stuck. Okay. Well, that sucks. I was in the lead easily the whole time and then just got snaked right at the end. That is very unfortunate for me, but I'm still in first overall. Okay, so don't lose to Sammy in this last round. Okay, wheelchair amp is probably not going to give me a lot of points. I'm going to stick to this rail. Although there's no arrow. What am I trying to skate here? Where's that? Oh, that is the rail up there. Okay. Sammy, you cannot be in the lead when this is over, or you will suffer an unfortunate accident. I'm somehow in first. Oh, that's just a terrible ledge. Okay, that's not really all that great. I want to do... Okay, this is not what I want. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. I want to be on that long red rail. I want to do some flip and flip out. Skate, does this count? I don't think it does. I think someone was just doing some wows. Okay, so Sammy is... It doesn't matter. Anyone could be in any... Ugh, come on. Don't bend down and not do anything. I've asked you how many times, and you just don't respect my wishes. Okay, that's the type of thing I was going for. That could have been a little bit harder of a trick both ways. But... You did it again. I feel like we have this conversation several times a day. Oh my god. I think you can hear the clicking of my controller. It's, you know, I'm swiping and then jamming the side of the stick over, which is how you do tricks. Oh my god. Okay, so no nollie inward heel flips. Or 360 inward heel flips, which is what I'm going for. They do not exist. How about a fakey 360 hard flip? Is that a trick that can be done? Okay, it is, but... Unfortunately not for me. Okay, I was just willing to block whoever that was. Sammy, don't beat me at the last second or I'm screwed. I was still in first while that ended. Yeah, buttery. Not so bad. Like, ridiculous trick. It would be... But it's not, like, beyond physics to do something like that. Okay, so I got first in that, which means overall I got first. Oh, Sammy was in third. Okay, she beat me and then bam. Ya boy, dropping them... bigger spin heel flip, fakey nose grind, switch shove it's. Okay. At least she's a good sport about it. I think that's her anyway. All right, I did it. And then I got $1,000. I get $85,000 for doing a race. $85,000 because my sponsor matches my wager, which is ridiculous. Would my sponsor demand equal payment to, like, if I lost? And I lost 10 grand bet, would my sponsor want 10 grand out of me? You know? I don't think so. So why are they matching my wager? Oh, please make it. Oh, that was pretty cool. That was a nice spot. Look at that. That was a death-defying grind there. This time I'm gonna die and just see. Okay. So yeah, I would have died. That's pretty cool. Okay. Let's do not that. I want to save the own the spots because they're actually kind of fun. What are all these skateboards? Those are skate parks. That makes sense. So I might be getting down to the dregs here. Couple of contests left. I don't know when it's going to be the end, and then 3 races, and then X amount of spots. I think I have 3 or 4 that I have found and not done that are on the map right now, but I'm going to have to go find them all. So that is going to be a little bit of work, but I still think we're getting pretty close to finishing this one off. Not today, but maybe the next one. Probably 2 more if I had to guess. All right, another snake run. This game loves these. Like, how often do you even see one of these? I don't think have I ever been somewhere that had a snake run before? I don't think so. I've also never been somewhere with a copingless bowl that just rounds off at the top. Like, I don't know. This is a very strange place. It's no wonder why I'm not doing all that great, because I am lost and confused. Okay, this is a regular jam, meaning there's no trick limitations to it. Okay, that was a pretty good trick. That was nar, bro. Feel ya. Ah, see me just bend down and then do nothing. I hate it so much. Okay, so again, the ideal move is to do a big old trick, get somewhat of a... When do you bail flat ground tricks? I didn't have enough height. Is it possible to not have enough height on flat? Yes, because I just did it again. What I'm trying to do is do my nonsense where I do a trick to get a multiplier going and then just do flat ground stuff, which is a great way to get lots and lots and lots of points. It's better to use it somewhere like that. Now that is what you want to do right there. But you can still get a lot of points doing absolute trash with the multiplier going. Alright, so I'm still doing alright, but there's a decent amount of, don't hit that wall, a decent amount of time left, so I'm not going to take it for granted. I'm going to try to do as much as I can. I think the meter starts to empty quicker as your line goes on. I'm not sure. It might be in my head. Alright, that was really risky. Okay. Running out of time. I'm still doing pretty good. I don't think someone's going to be able to beat me in the next 3 seconds, but... alright. I think I did it. That's the trick you showed. That pop shove it, where it landed and then did a nose manual a little while later. That was good. That was a good clip. I'm glad that made it in the highlight reel. Okay, a full sewer jam. I don't know what that means. Air tricks only. Okay. Interesting that you would say that because you did not explain that at all. You just said it was a full sewer jam. Alright. Now, air tricks only. That has been what I've been doing. It didn't say grab tricks. It says air tricks. So those flat ground flip tricks still are valid for this. Although it may not have been the intent. I only got 500 points? Okay. What I need to do is air out of here and get in that big bowl. Of course, though, the one time, excuse me, where I would love to air out of the quarter pipe is the time that I don't. So I just got to get over here, somehow push, waste a lot of time getting over to the actual bowl so I can try to do some airs, because that is what we're doing here. That was a stall. And you are going to put me down at the bottom. Or no, I thought it was going to reset me. It did not, thankfully. Okay. Now this would be a good time to be able to do like flips and stuff. But I never practiced getting good at like doing the backflips and all that. It's not my favorite. I'm still in last. Come on, big ol' air. Oh, and then you air out. Like I can't get a line going, invert. It just does not work. Now those were 36 points. I'm thousands behind, and my airs are worth 30 points. Oh. Okay, it's not always... Come on. You guys cannot stop hitting, or not keep hitting me like that. I need to start doing some left trigger stuff, because I never do. And I think I need to mix it up with my grabs a little bit. Just by default, I tend to do stuff with my right stick, or my right hand, I guess. Oh, that was pretty big. Oh, I was sure I was going to do it. I did not do well this time. I am in 3rd place. That sucks. That was very bad. And I'm a bit concerned for whether I'm going to be able to pull out a win in general with that. How'd I do? I'm in 2nd. Okay, so beat Alex. Oh, that's it? There's only 2 rounds? What? Since when are there 2 rounds? This game, you know, it always mixes things up, and not really in a way that you want. Okay, so big air. That gave me a big multiplier. I can do my garbage again with that flat ground stuff. This should work in the next round, too, because these are air tricks. I've not done a single grab or manual or anything like that, so these should, in theory, I'm trying to keep that multiplier going as best as I can. But I keep being in bad spots to do tricks. So in theory, these should all work in the next round. It doesn't seem like they will, but they're supposed to. Come on, don't. Come on, I'm trying to pump, not just sit sideways. Okay. A little bit more speed. Doing a big air over that is really cool. Let's pump here and do a nollie laser or 360 shove it because it's skate, so of course you're going to do a shove it 9 times out of 10. Alright. Alright. Alright, so this is the exact type of line I want to do next time. It's working well this time, but you can just do your nonsense with this one. Oh! That was a little bit sketchy. All of these 360 shove-its are supposed to be 360 hard flips. Every single one. That one was a laser flip, but I've been trying 360 hard flips every single time. I can't do it. I can't do it. It's worth a little bit more points, though. Alright. There's one. Hey! It actually did work. Okay. Alright. I've got a bit of a semi-comfortable lead. Oh, I just lost my multiplier. That's not great. The 360 shove it, which is typical, but it meant that I bounced off the coping. There we go. Alright. That's probably not going to count. Oh, it did. Okay, I'm still technically in the area. Alright, that wasn't great. Bounced off the wall while I was attempting to pop into it, but I did it. Okay, so all I got to do is not lose to Rattray. I think if I lose to anybody else, that's okay. As long as I'm ahead of him, I'm alright. Now, I always take a look at that for strategy, but it doesn't matter. The strategy is always just do the hardest tricks you can. Alright, I was trying to hang back so I would have a chance to do stuff without all these guys, but it didn't work. Alright. So, I only got it 2 times, but I think I can still do... No, I can't do those manuals. The manuals aren't going to do it. Okay, so the flat ground stuff does still work, but I would like a higher multiplier for it. I'm just going to not screw around. Bad time to say that because it sure looks like I was screwing around there. Okay, let's get a little bit more speed and then get into the actual vert section. Okay. Even if I don't do anything too crazy right here, I want to get a little bit of speed so I can start getting some serious airs going. That was the wrong stick. That happens very rarely at this point. I'm so used to this that it's unlikely for me to hit the wrong stick entirely, but okay, let's do that. Alright, I think I have enough speed to start doing spins. That was a big boy air, as was that one. Okay, grab with the left hand for once. Okay, out of the bowl, unfortunately. But that was still pretty good. I don't remember what the winner had last time, but it wasn't that much more than me right now. I don't think. That was a pretty good air. I got 1,400 points for that. Okay, and surprise, I'm going to air out of the bowl. My hopes and dreams for Skate 4 include a more obvious way to know whether you're going to air out of the bowl or not. I would like to be able to do 360 flip tricks, like 360 flips and 360 shove-its and stuff, without bouncing off of the coping on vert as well. I know it's kind of ridiculous to just pop a 360 flip on vert, and they don't really work that way on vert. So you can either make it a way that makes sense on vert, which is like all front-footed. You don't really like pop and scoop. You just kind of bounce off the coping a little bit. You can either like reanimate it, which would be the best way to do it, or just like ignore it and just make sure it works. I'd be okay with that. All right, I did it. I have embarrassed these guys because I'm the best at everything. Like, I'm the best at the mega ramp, which in of itself, big category. There's a lot of crazy stuff that's been done there. If you can do better than Bobby B, that's a big deal. I don't have a... Oh no, this is the stuff I unlocked. Okay, I don't have a truck sponsor, is what I was gonna say. But I'm also the best at street, and I'm also the best at transition of all kinds. Although it's all snake runs, isn't it? I haven't had like a normal vert ramp competition. There's been like pools and snake runs, but no actual vert. Which kind of makes sense because they want to have it a jam, and it doesn't make sense to do that all as a jam. The big guns are all here for the next event in the San Van Jam series. Okay. Let's knock this one out. I would love to start reaching the finales on some of these lines here. I've got 3 more races. I've got at least 2 more competitions, vert competitions coming this one. There's street stuff still going on. I think I've done more transition than street, so I bet I've got a handful of those still left. Air tricks only. Okay, good to know. Thanks for telling me. All right, let's do that. This is some sketchy stuff. All right, get a little bit of air on that one. Okay, boom. That's a good little spot. That's good. All right, wish I could pump a little bit harder. I bounced off the coping again. Not an ideal situation. Here we go. I saw some guys in the air there. I was hoping at worst I would run into them. At best, I would knock them off while not falling off myself. So that was a calculated risk to do what I just did. Then again, steering, you know, I knew what could have happened. It wasn't necessarily well thought out. Okay. Did not intend to do a lip trick there, but hopefully by doing an air in and out of it, I'm still keeping the game happy. Okay. I think certain tricks pop you out. Hard flip stuff, no. You can't just do a hard flip and stay in. See? Yeah. Even backwards. That 360 hard flip dropped me out. Okay. Took the lead. I thought I was in the lead. Uh-oh. I'm not in as good of shape as I thought I was. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. Speaking of being in shape, I tried to work out for the first time in a long time. And I used all the old, hold on a second. Oh, no, don't beat me at the last second. And he did, of course he did. Anyway, I used the weights that I used to use. And I'm not as strong as I was. So I did some real damage. I, ripped both of my biceps, so I couldn't even straighten my arms anymore. Absolutely ridiculous. And I didn't even finish it. I did a lot of it, but I didn't finish the whole workout. Okay. What are we doing here? Where am I? What do you mean? Yes, black me out because I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Because I bounced off of him when I was trying to start this. Okay, so here's some actual vert. I could skate vert all day. Oh. Coping bounce. Do something about the coping bounce. Dear Black Box Games. I know you don't exist anymore. But if you did, please make it so that you can do flip tricks on vert as the game expects you to be able to do without bouncing off the coping like I just did. Because you can't win these with just airs. If I only did grabs and inverts and stuff, it's not gonna work. Although that kicks me out of the coping anyway. That's great. I mean, that's too tight a transition to. Okay, this is a bad one. I'm in a tough spot. I'm in what you might call a pickle. Although I would appreciate it if you didn't call it that. Alright, so it would be cool if I landed in a grind on those, because this is a regular, this isn't a air tricks only type of situation. So I should do stuff like that for the sake of, there's 2 identical women right there. They look exactly the same clothes and everything. That's a little bit creepy. Okay, I don't think twins should dress the same, you know? Not if they're any older than 2. Alright, so let's do, I'm out of speed, I'm out of everything. The cops are on their way. They're probably going to come shoot me for that garbage that I just tried to pull. Oh! Does this count? I'm tied for first. Oh, okay, now there's a 3rd round. Okay, there's only a round 3 when I'm going to win. If I'm not winning yet, then they'll give me another one. Alright. This is the same spot, bro. Cuz, you know, you really gotta be a little bit better at your contest production. And I think it was air tricks only, but who cares? You're 99% of what you're doing here is air tricks anyway. At least in theory. In the video game, you're gonna be doing all kinds of stuff. But this round would look exactly the same for the most part. Maybe a couple less grinds. Okay. Okay, so I lost on this one the first time. Not looking to do that again. I spun as hard as I could. I did a 180 on that gap. I was holding spin the whole time as hard as I could. That's the best I got. That's more what I was expecting. That was a bit better. Okay. Big old laser flip. You can do those on vert sometimes. The 360 flips, not as much. Maybe we stick to lasers today. 360 shove-its, and related things. Nollie is always risky. Okay. In more ways than one. Sometimes you just can't do tricks. That's fine. All right. Oh. Not sure what that was, but I cleared 33 feet of distance on it, so you gotta give me some props for it. And that was just a laser flip. That just didn't work. That's okay. Late flip. Oh, okay. I think I was still in the lead, but I really wish I had gotten. That was kind of cool. That was a really good. It was like a transition and spine, or not transition, a transfer and a spine transfer at the same time. Okay. So I was able to do that. That was good. I would love for it to tell me that the next one is the last one, because the best part of this game is the photo challenges, and those are hard enough as it is, but I do actually like those.
Yo, you ripped today,
Contests aren't so bad. Okay, I got some sponsor prizes. So I assume that that means that I've unlocked things. Oh, there's a laser in it, which is fun. Or a hard flip. I'm unlocking stuff, like the stuff that my sponsors make. Like, I need to win contests to have my sponsors get things to me, but...
Holy cow, oh my God.
Or it's not my sponsors, in which case... yeah, that's my kind of bail right there. Just kind of lightly touch the ground and not walk again. Or I'm unlocking things that I can't use, because I can only use my sponsors' stuff, you know? Alright, is this going to be the end? The final, okay. If it wasn't the final, I wasn't going to do it, but I would love to just cross this whole category off, get that list on the menu one shorter. I think that is the way to go. I'm glad I'm not having to take a subway all around the city to get to these. This is much better to just be able to pick it and be there. I'm missing out on a lot of the random spots as I skate around and stuff, but like, even so, this is so much better. All right. So this is actual vert this time. Okay, so this is the kind of thing I was saying. We're gonna keep it to the little one, he says. I'm not sure what that means. If I do a spine transfer, am I in trouble? I might be. But that's going to happen. Oh, the little one is up there. That's the mini ramp. This is at least a regular ramp. Okay. I need to start doing some spins in here. Oh, that's why you don't, though. It's really tough to have any idea how much you're going to spin. That was the weirdest lip trick I've ever seen. And that was me bouncing off the coping. Just give me a couple good airs. All I need is a couple of them. That's not a good one. I just need a couple good airs just to get my multiplier going. That's all I want. And as soon as I get that, I'm in business. Okay. Oh! The grabs that do shifties, those are the worst. Oh, come on. I don't think I'm going to get to this one. There's enough time for me to catch back up, but it's going to suck. Pop in. Air tricks are all that counts right now. Okay, that was a good one. That was good too. Am I allowed to be over here? I think so, but who cares, because I instantly bailed. Okay, I wish I could drop in. You know, like dropping down to the flat and then pushing at the other side is absurd. Or start me at the roll-in, something like that. Okay, I'm not going to make it, but I'm not going to be in third at least. Okay, so I got second on that one. I'm not thrilled by it. He said this was the small one. Okay. Okay, so I gotta beat Colin. I don't know how many rounds this is gonna be. He says round 2, not the final round. That doesn't mean anything. Oh, spins. Okay, I gotta do spins. I'm not gonna do any for a second. Okay. Now, how is that counting it? It's counting the degrees of spin. Okay, so no grabs, no flips, just spin. In fact, if I wanted to be a jerk, I could do this, which is going to be a lot faster than doing them in the actual ramps. I don't feel good. I don't feel good about this. I would like you to know, I don't feel good about this. Nonetheless, I feel like I have to do it. I can't even get to 360 anymore. Does it get harder? It gets harder for you to, I don't know, whatever. All right, let me just actually try to do a little bit of this legitimately. Oh, bounce off the coping. Lovely. I love it. This game, dude. It's tough. There's a 360. There's a 180. The amount that you spin is a little bit random. A little bit dependent on luck and magic and things of that nature. Okay, we're just going to do some grabs. All right. Get up to that coping. I'm not even going to ollie. Okay, I want to do a 540. That was kind of cool, but not that was only a 180 if you want to get technical about it. Okay. All right. That was cheap. I'm telling you, don't feel great about it, but that's what the game wanted me to do. Solo runs. Hey, okay. Okay, I'm into this. All right, I'm gonna catch air there, which is absurd, but it is nonetheless true. Okay, that was not a great start. I would like to get a little bit more air than that. Okay, let's not turn sideways. Oh, a power slide. Exactly what you want to see. Invert. Ugh. Reach the end of the run for your score. Okay, so you mean literally the end of the spot and not the end of my run time-wise. I'm doing really awful at this. I don't feel good at all. Okay, let's do a little bit more. Oh, I am in the lead now. I just got to turn real hard here and reach the end. There we go. New best score. How many rounds? Oh, there's multiple runs too. Wow, okay, this is a no-nonsense contest we're doing here. I'm gonna try to land in the transition that way. So the best spot to do stuff is at that beginning there because it's a little bit deeper, so you get some more air time. But you want to be close enough to the end that you're not going to accidentally lose out on your turn. That was on purpose, believe it or not. Okay. Let's stay in place here. I'm in the lead, but since there's multiple runs, I wonder if my best run is what counts. That's what you would expect. Oh, no, gotta get going, get going, get going. Don't bail, just drop in a weird angle. There we go, okay. Whew. Okay, my best score was 8,000. We're back in the threes over here, so I think I have the highest score in the contest, not necessarily in this particular run, but that shouldn't matter. You just never know with these games, though. Sometimes they don't really understand how skateboarding works enough. But I'm winning this round too, so yeah, let me just go ahead and land and end it early. I like how this is snowboard style, you know? Like you start at the top of the ramp and then you gotta make it to the end. I've never seen anyone try to do that with skateboarding because why would you bother? You have to make an enormous ramp for that. It's easier when you can just carve it out of snow. Okay. Alright, I beat that. That was good. How much money did I get for that? Keep in mind, I make $85,000 per race. How much did I get for this?
Yo, you ready for the Sandvana Slammer? This thing is gonna be insane.
Oh, I got 25 grand. That's okay. Reddit said some stuff about the Sandvana Slammer, which of course implies that winning the last contest was not actually the end, because that is exactly what I expect out of this game at this point. It just straight up lies. These are all switch hard flips, by the way. There, I finally did one. All right. Those look really good to me, like, because they're very vertical, but it's because it's a nollie one backwards, but like but it was mirrored anyway. Anyway, these are all supposed to be hard flips. There we go. I just think those look good. Do I have time for one more? I think I might have time for one more thing. Oh, is this the actual finale? So when you told no, you can't keep doing that to me. You can't say I win finally and then I don't. I'm not okay with that. I'm gonna do a on the spot. That's what I'm gonna do. So I know that they're done if they say killed it, because you can own the spot or kill the spot. I have to kill it for the sake of my run. That's the way I'm choosing to do things. So I have those 4 at least that I can do.
You got all sorts of fun stuff to do. A couple of bunny hops, a couple of grinds,
Retta, what exactly is a bunny hop in skateboarding? I'm not sure I know what you're talking about there, friend. Alright, I know it gives me a marker, but I don't trust it. Okay, I don't even know what this spot is yet. This is a handrail. Okay. I saw some knobs, if you know what I mean. I mean these, of course. So if I was going to grind the ledge, I would need to buy the denobbing service. But this rail seems like it should get the job done. As long as I get a good enough... I could be starting a lot closer, I think. Good enough flip in and flip out. Oh, come on, I had it. And then I got stuck. I don't know what the killed it is going to be, but I'm not worried about it right now. I'm just worried about... I just need 650. I think that was 650 right there. Just got to get that laser and the spin, and then just successfully get off of it and land. That is all I have to do. It doesn't seem like it'll be that hard. Alright, one thing that's crazy in these games is because you ollie so high, it makes it seem like grinding handrails, it's hard to go slow enough, you know? Like one casual push, and I'm like landing at the bottom of the set. Come on. You need to get out of here, jerk. Alright, this is my workplace, technically. What? There's no grind button. If you land on a rail, you're supposed to just grind it. Like, your character knows how to do grind. And you just trust him, you know? Alright, I'm going to set my marker a little bit closer. Alright, let me do that. And this time I'm not going... Oh, there's knobs on the rail, too. Okay. Come on, give me some more points. No, okay, that's not going to work. Okay. Just grind a little bit further. It's not knobbed in the flat spot, is it? No. It looks like there's one on the last kink section. Yeah, there is a little knob on there. I know all of you British people are greatly enjoying my use of the word knob, but that's just what it's called. Okay. Pop the board! Thank you. Oh. Okay. You know what? No options available. Okay. I have to quit. I have to quit, and I've got to call my knobber to get... I have to wait for it to save, because I'm not allowed to call anybody. Okay. Services. Uncap them knobs, homie. Do it. Be a little bit faster about it. I got stuff to do. I got to own this spot. You can put them back when we're done, so my record stands, if you don't mind. Okay. All right. Now, I'm in a little bit better shape. I'm going to set my marker around yonder. Trying to be stopped. There we go. All right. Now, all I got to do is this, and then I've got to hold that grind. That was it? How many times? I missed the rail. I just... It's worth... I did not push. It is worth more to miss the grind than it is to do it. That is amazing. We'll go for 1100. Okay. All right, you got to not pop. Okay, this is interesting. If I could land back in a grind. Bro, I'm working here, all right? This is my job. You need to show a little bit of respect, all right? I would hit you back if I knew how, but I don't think that option is available in this version of the game, okay? I would do it. I don't really have much of a choice, yeah, okay, because I can't reset a marker while I'm being chased, so you just gotta let that play out. All right, now that you feel better, you feel like a big man, why don't you go do something else with your time? Oh, that would have been good. If that was a tougher flip trick out, that may have been enough points. I'm debating whether I should try to grind to the end or not. Can't even pop the board here. There we go. Now, if I could flip back in, that would be fine, but I don't see that happening. So that's security good. This is not a no skate. Oh, that was it. I was resetting as it came up. This is not a no skate zone. This guy does not work here. He just is a security guard in his daily life, and he's decided that he's going to tase me just because he feels like it. That's what's going on. It's not unrealistic, of course, but it's frustrating nonetheless. All right, so that is it for this edition. It's ever so mildly possible that I will beat the game in the next video. It may take 2. I'm not entirely sure. There's still a lot of races, so it's probably going to be 2. But yeah, I think I'm starting to close in on the bulk of the game here. I'm surprised it is run this well in an emulator because it is marked as not being playable yet. So whatever, but yeah, we are about done. Subscribe, stay tuned for the next one that will be coming next week, and I will see you there. Thanks for hanging out.